Shalom. Kol holo Yahweh Ba'ashum, Yahushua Ba'ashum, Rakah Chodash. The bonds of the apostles, the bonds of the elders, a great millstone, rule well and taught his truth. Much respect to you brothers out there, to preach his word in truth and sincerity. Throughout the four corners of earth, tabernacle, David, hope for lack of the speckled bird, and one say shalom. Now I was watching this video the other day, and man, this appeared to be Jake, police officer, had to tell this Jake right here, which, shoot, he could be a chocolate-covered Edomite. But regardless, to get to the point of this lesson, this is just one of the showings that our people are sottish. Our people ain't got it all the way there. When we out there on the highways or byways or doing our sit-downs, allow the Spirit to draw them in. All right, when we out there on the highways and byways, allow the Spirit to draw them in. A lot of times we're not out there, which is wise, not out there trying to, hey, man, you heard you an Israelite. Hey, man, you heard you an Israelite. Hey, come over here, listen to the truth. Because what you get is a lot of hood prophets. That's why it's very, listen to the Spirit, gather your data, understand your surroundings, and understanding where you should preach at. All right. You had one body now. All right. There's not one body in Yahushua anymore, but they had one body talking about you need to go to the hoods, brothers. Well, when you go to the hoods, you're going to get a lot of hood prophets, right? Who think they know everything, and all they going to ask, what about the white man? But I'm doing this lesson. Let the Spirit gather them, right? Because you got a lot of sottish people out there. A lot of people just, when you read the comments, man, if you end up watching this video, because I can't believe I watched this whole video, I swear. This Jake, man, he had the ultimate patience. He had the ultimate patience, but you can tell when you was watching this video, it was weighing. He's like, man, I'm getting tired of telling this dude over and over the same thing over and over. Another reason why I'm also doing the lesson, I saw a brother the other day had did a lesson on the Wi-Fi camp. Right. This is why I'm also saying, let the Spirit draw them in. Don't be out there trying to gather. Hey, man, you Israelite. You Israelite. You're going to have a whole bunch of demons come up to the camp, man. Right. We're up there to bring out edification, not chaos. Right. Because what I saw the other day, it was nothing but chaos, man. Vainglory. Preach this word, man. Let the Spirit draw them in. Right? Shoot, our past camp, we had Ephraim and Issachar come up. I felt through the Spirit that they was eventually going to come up and ask questions. Right? We didn't look at them. Hey, brother, you Israelite. Hey, come in here. Hey, we let the Spirit draw them in. Now it's up to the Lord in his movie if they're actually going to take heed, right? If they're actually going to take heed. But it was a bunch of younger Jakes, and they was taking in the information, man. Right? And that's what we do out there on the highways and byways. Let the Spirit draw them in. Right? Give them a little milk and then give them the meat. Right? Because if y'all end up watching this video right here, said man loses his iPhone at gym, makes it 100 times worse. And he does. Because a police officer, he had way too much patience. Way too much patience. The scriptures speak about that. Which I get in a sec. But I want to read some of these comments. Dude got the IQ of an ice cube. Every 30 seconds, this guy's memory resets. Because, the officer had to tell him over and over the same situation over and over. I can't believe I even watched the whole video. But you can see, near the end, the officer just loses his man. He's just like, man, get in here, man. All this drama and the phone is probably still in the truck. The saddest part, he genuinely thinks he's intelligent. That's what happens with a lot of our people. This is one of my favorites right here. I'm gonna just go ahead and like it. The wheel is spinning, but the hamster is dead in this one. Wow. 2 brain cells fighting for third place, and it's nothing new, we allow the spirit to draw them in. And a lot of times, Jake takes heed or Jake marks himself, right? If the Lord doesn't want you to get it, you're not going to get it. It's like talking to a brick wall, practically. You're going to keep on repeating yourself over and over, and it's going to be a whole bunch of madness. Let's go ahead and get some scriptures. Psalms 141 and verse 5, let the righteous smite me. It shall be a kindness, and let him reprove me. It shall be an excellent oil, which shall not break my head, for yet my prayer also shall be in their calamities. All right, let the righteous smite me. Hey, it's a beautiful thing when you get rebuked. All right. Or we out there, we giving rebuke unto our people. All right, because the wise is going to take that medicine, as I read in the New Living Translation. The wise is going to take it, but the fools out there, the 2/3, they're going to think, you out there cursing out their father and mother, man. New Living Translation, let the godly strike me. It will be a kindness. It's actually kindness when we rebuke our people. All right? But understand, once again, one of the premise of this message, let the spirit draw them in. All right? Our people is sottish. Our people is dumb. A lot of them cannot take this reproof and correction. It's going to be going around in circles for no reason. Check this. If they correct me, it's a soothing medicine. Don't let me refuse it, right? It's a soothing medicine. It's true medicine, right? What does medicine do? It heals you, right? When we came into this truth, we were healed, right? We started correcting our old ways, and we started praising our power in his true name. Right? But I pray constantly against the wicked and their deeds. Right? So this is true medicine. But as little kids, when you had to take that medicine, you didn't want to taste it. You running from it, man. And that's what our people do. All right? Proverbs 29 and verse 9, if a wise man contendeth with a foolish man, whether he rage or laugh, there is no rest. Is another scripture I should have brought out earlier. Right? But you can see at the officer's countenance, if you end up watching the video, he was losing it, man, which I may even end up playing it. Right? Because he had the utmost patience with him. Telling him over and over. The utmost patience with him. And then he just loses. Like, man, get out of here, man. As I get right here. Proverbs 14 and verse 7. Go from the presence of a foolish man, when thou perceivest not in him the lips of knowledge. You see? There's no knowledge in this one. We just read the comments. There's no knowledge in this one. Like I said, I can't believe I even watched the whole video. Let me see if I get to it.
On this property, you've been advised that you're not allowed to return to this property.
I ain't trespassing. I ain't banned from no Planet Fitness. And if you gotta arrest me for it, then you do what you gotta do.
Yes, once again. So are you refusing to leave this property?
I'm refusing to be banned from my establishment.
I can't fix that.
When they stole something.
I cannot fix.
Mind you, the officer is telling him the same situation over and over. And you don't want to be in that type of situation when you're out there on the highways and byways. Either shoo them away or move to a different spot if you find yourself in that situation where somebody's not retaining knowledge. And this is just, this is not even on the spiritual level. This is just, the officer trying to, let him know the situation of what's going on. And he was not receiving the knowledge.
That, my man.
And that's just that.
All right. So,
I need my phone. They got
Look at
my
this man's
phone.
pants, man.
I ain't even left this place.
And I told you to step over there. You want to hang out?
Fucking slave, nigga. I'm a nigga like
Nobody said a fuck thing about a slave.
You
And this is where he loses his patience. Let's read that again, man. Proverbs 29 and verse 9. If a wise man contendeth with a foolish man, whether he rage or laugh, there is no rest. All right. The officer was losing patience with this one.
Anything about that,
And he had the utmost patience with him.
Like
I told you, I said, my man.
What the fuck? You gonna arrest me because I'm stepping on a cement, bro?
Because this is their property.
Man, I'm
Say
not
less.
no
Turn
clown,
around.
man.
Turn around.
No.
Turn around.
No.
Turn around. It's okay, bro. You straight, bro. Put your hand behind your back for me, bro. You good, bro. Don't worry about it, man. I'm going to put you in cuffs. That way, if my supervisor get here, we're going to address it.
I'm not going to no jail because I'm at Planet. Do you understand that my phone is straight,
bro?
Okay. You straight.
But yeah, you don't want to be in a situation where you're repeating yourself over and over, or you're getting in a shouting battle. You over here losing patience. As the scriptures say, there is no rest. You have no rest, man. We up there to give edification. Going back to the Wi-Fi example, if I haven't already brought it out, I remember watching the brother's video about it. And we out here to give edification. Let the Spirit draw them in, right? Don't just be out there calling people. Sometimes, not to say so, we won't do that here and there or once in a blue moon, but for the most part, we allow the Spirit to draw them in, right? We're not out here for vainglory. We out there to give edification. And if you perceive that this man cannot receive edification, move on. Proverbs 14 and verse 8, the wisdom of the prudent is to understand his way, but the folly of a fool is deceit. Fools make a mock at sin, but among the righteous there is favor. All right. So showing you the spirit of the righteous and the spirit of the fools. Right. Fools are all about talking and, thinking that they're right in their own eyes, and, they mock at sin. They mock at wisdom. But it's all good. It's all good because it's going to be shown who had the wisdom and who did not. Jeremiah 4 and verse 22, for my people is foolish. They have not known me. They are Sodom's children. Sodom, you go into the definition of Sodom. It's foolish, it's dumb, it's stupid. And they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good, they have no knowledge, right? They have no knowledge. They're sottish, no understanding. And this man, is a great showing of that. No knowledge. Let's get in a New Living Translation. My people is foolish and do not know me, saith the Lord Yahweh. They are stupid children who have no understanding. They are clever enough at doing wrong, but they have no idea how to do right. All right. You out there on the highways and byways dealing with a cat like that, man, move on. Either shoo him away or go to a different spot or close out camp, whatever you got to do. We just read once again, there is no rest with dealing with a fool. All right. Proverbs 26 and verse 4, answer not a fool according to this folly, lest thou also be like unto him. This scripture reminds me of my father, because my father, great Israelite man, even though he's not in the truth, but through the spirit, and he always had these great sayings. All right. Argue with a fool, and people that are looking from afar, they can't tell the difference between who's the fool and who's wise. All right. So it's best for you not to get into no shouting match, not for you to go back and forth with a fool. All right. Say your piece, say what you have to say. All right. Wash the blood off your hands. If they don't receive it, move on. All right. Proverbs 18:2, a fool have no delight in understanding, but the heart, but that his heart may discover itself. A fool has no delight in understanding. Shoot, I just reminds me, a couple years ago, with my second in command, this dude came all the way from Florida, and he was listening and learning. I guess he said he's seen our videos before. And then, that whole demon came up out of him. It showed up. And he was just, the scriptures speak about putting your foot in your mouth, man. Keep quiet when the word is being brought out. And the man just kept on talking. Now, this was me and the brothers, we were still very, very, we still are to this day very young in this truth. All right, but we was a lot younger than this truth. And looking back, we should have closed out camp even earlier than what we did and moved to a different spot even earlier than we did. Trying to deal with the brother, and there was no rest. He kept on talking, kept on over speaking us, man. So I did the right thing and just closed out camp and just kept it moving, man. Because we can't bring out any edification. As we read Proverbs 29 verse 11, and fool uttereth all his mind, but a wise man keepeth it until afterwards. A wise man understands when to speak. If we do end up interrupting, and we say Salakia. All right. But for the most part, we understand when to speak and when not to. All right. When to ask questions. But a fool, he's just going to keep gunning his mouth, man. Proverbs 1 and verse 7, the fear of the Lord Yahweh Basham Shai is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. It's clear as day, Dude had to wait till his supervisor come through.
I'm going crazy.
Over there fighting.
I am crazy, apparently.
Is you crazy, bro? Really, seriously, is you crazy? You put me in cuffs because somebody stole from me. Bro, okay, there go the other cop right there.
That's fine, bro.
Okay, so he's hard to talk to no supervisor. Bro,
my man's
get
been
your hands off me. I ain't no motherfucking slave, man.
My man's been.
Like I said, if I let me see if I find one of the videos.
Then I need to make sure that I handle it in the most professional way. Because if I need to sue this place because they stole you, that's like somebody saying I stole from you, and you better not come back here because I stole. Like that's like me stealing something from you, and then I tell you, don't come to my house anymore.
The staff did not misplace your phone. The staff didn't do anything to your phone.
I'm inside of this establishment.
And also, when you watch the video, apparently what they said, he was threatening the people, and the officer was trying to help him understand that you can go to any other Planet Fitness establishment, but this one right here you are banned from. And he was not getting it. As we read in the comment section, man, he was not getting it. All right. So the audacity to tell an officer to control his emotions. The officer, the whole time, which appeared to be a Jake officer, was very patient, man, too patient with him. And he was just not getting it.
establishment, and while I'm standing in this establishment, on this establishment's property, I asked them to call the police.
This is what happens
and
when
they
you
also
let
advise you,
the kids
they told me
pass
they
the
advise you that they are not allowed to call the police on their phone.
Yeah, this one right here. The cop was stuck in an infinite dialogue loop. Right? That's why I said I can't believe I watched the whole video, because I swear he kept on explaining over and over. Yeah, the officer has a ridiculous amount of patience. You got a patience officer, man. Right? He dealt with you calmly, but you was just not getting it. And that's with the Lord, man. The doors of mercy is still open, but you're still not getting the understanding. You're still choosing to be wicked. Let's see. This is Proverbs 29 and verse 9. If a wise man contendeth with a foolish man, whether he rage or laugh, there is no rest. All right, we already got there earlier. So yeah, there's no rest with dealing with a fool. All right. So once again, when we out there on the highways and byways, for you younger brothers, if you first and foremost, see if there's a camp that is within your city, within your state, right? Go up to those brothers, right? Listen to the man of GMS. Go up to those brothers. Take heed, take notes. Keep your mouth shut, right? If you got a question, ask a question. But listen and learn and take heed, right? Make sure Yahweh desire you able to come there every week, right? Get built up in the spirit, right? That's what you should do. And if you're out there, you just happen, there's no brothers in your city, still try to go see them. But, the spirit on you, go out there on the highways and byways by yourself. Understand what you may have to deal with, Understand. I remember, the Lord had to build me up. For the longest, there was nobody coming to the camp for the most part. And, I believe the Lord did that, so I can get built up in the spirit, build up my speaking voice, build up my confidence. And then once my confidence was built up, then people started coming through, right? And so understand, when the people start coming through, read their spirit. If they're able to receive this knowledge, all right, give them this knowledge. If not, say your piece and go, right? But yeah, that's pretty much it. Yahweh desires an edifying lesson. Shalom.